hello everybody. Okay, so I haven't done it for a little while, and I'm very aware of that. But we're back. We're definitely back, 100%. We are backy. So yeah, right. Today we're gonna keep on doing the My Team. So next race is Monaco, which I'm not overly excited about. You know, I've never been very good at Monaco, but we'll see how we do. It's always good to see how it goes and whether.
Morning, boss. This week's income from the sponsors has cleared, and we're making good profit against our running costs.
So, here we are. We've got to do some of these. Get, especially Carlos, some pace, some. We can actually put a lot into Carlos for this next race, which is obviously Monaco. There we go. And actually, what we need to do is go to the GRS tree.
I recommend we could go for something like this.
I think. What can we go for? What can we go for? So we're pretty good there. I think we develop. This. There we go. And then. We do this, I think. A big spend. Is that a good idea? Don't know. Actually, can we... Wait, can we cancel it? Can we cancel it? We can't cancel it. We can't cancel it. Because we moved into the future. Oh, no. If we go to the race, we can see if we can get some money. Because that is not good. I'll tell you what. Oh, hello. But here we are for the Monaco Grand Prix. We just remembered we still haven't changed the delivery for the costume to the outfit design. Sorry, it's still Australia. Oh my god, it's extending way further than I ever thought it'd be. Technical blunder from yours truly, but we just keep going. We just keep going. For that is the curse of one such as myself. Apparently. Yeah, don't listen to me, guys. I talk waffle. Okay, so guys, I'm thinking in today we let's see. Okay, so we have to simulate. We'll simulate the practice sessions as per usual. Because let's be honest, who wants to do practice sessions? Not me. Wait, pardon me. I've got a fizzy drink next to me, or soda, I guess you could call it, if you're American. I'm not, but I don't actually know. I think we call it fizzy drink. That's literally what we call it. I swear. Is it? Oh my god. I actually can't remember now. What the flippity flop? Jeez. Okay. Okay, dokole. Let's go to qualifying, guys, and let's crash into a wall. Because I'm bad at the game. At least I presume so. Because I've not had the best track record when it comes to Monaco. I think the last time I did it, I made it to like the third corner. And instantly died. Obviously, actually today we are rocking the McLaren match. If you hadn't seen. On Sunday, Lando Norris won the World Championship. Let's go, Lando. I don't mind putting my opinion out there. Obviously, I might get a bunch of people going, "Oh, Max Verstappen should have won. He deserved it more." And, well, you know, you say what you want. In my personal opinion, the person who deserves it the most is the person who wins. Simple as that. Because they've done everything right. Or they've done enough right. And they've done more right. Like, Max may have been a better driver, but building the car is just as much a part of the sport, you know? So here we go. To the first corner. And we're in last. Oh my god. Maybe choosing Monaco was a mistake. This car is very slidey. So we're making our way through the lap here. Trying not to hit the wall, and we have. Which has pretty much ruined any chance of doing well here at Monaco. If we make it to the end of the lap, we're just going to pit. And that is last place for us, unfortunately.
And with qualifying complete, let's review our top three today. Perez, Verstappen and Daniel Ricciardo. Goodbye for now then, but we're really just getting started. Make sure to join us again for Lights Out tomorrow.
As now we go to the race. Not the result we would have wanted. I acknowledge that much, but we can come back from it. We always can. Remember that. You're never out until you're out, and we're probably out, but that's a sentence. You might even up the force feedback a little bit for this race, because I think I'm starting to get a handle of what I can do on the wheel. There's still a lot for me to learn, obviously, but for the most part, I think I'm starting to figure it out, making our way there. But yeah.
Tough luck there. It's not quite where we'd want to be on the grid.
Really, Jeff? Are you sure? You mean we didn't want to be on in last? Wow, that's crazy. That's mental. Guys, did you know? Right, in Formula 1. Okay. Whoever comes in first wins, and whoever comes in last finishes last. I know. It's truly mind-blowing and really boggles the mind. But here we are for the Monaco Grand Prix, and I'll shut up now.
Nelson Piquet once said that driving the Circuit de Monaco was like riding a bicycle around your living room. And it's not hard to see what he means by that. There's no more prestigious a Grand Prix victory than Monaco, but also none so challenging. The astonishing Circuit de Monaco is, for all intents and purposes, virtually unchanged since its inaugural race back in 1929. The faster cars of today, though, ensure the 19 corners past the casino and along the seafront remain as thrilling as ever. A 2.1-mile lap here takes us around an entire country, yet never more than inches from the race-ending barriers. It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. It's Sergio Perez on pole position today, and Max Verstappen lines up alongside. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Ricciardo, Hamilton, George Russell, and Stroll, Vettel, Sainz, Matsushita, and Daniel Kvyat, Giovinazzi, Leclerc, Kimi Raikkonen, and Magnussen, Bottas, Gasly, Alexander Albon, and Esteban Ocon, Norris, Latifi, De Vries, and Stevens. It's almost time for those 5 red lights to go out. Then let's see who can prevail today.
Okay, so that's the starting grid. Sainz is an 8th, which is pretty good. To be fair, I think he's been pretty consistent last couple of races, if I remember correctly. I think in his last race he was also 8th again. So that's good news. It shows that we're probably around. We're definitely fighting midfield. We're consistently in the top 10.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do.
I don't actually know what the race strategy is, and engine could explode this race, so we might have to keep a lookout for that. Whoa.
Okay, how was the pull away? You'll have a bit more grip than that on the start, but we need to warm the tyres properly now. Make sure you get some heat into the brakes as well.
That's very strange. So that is the state of our engine. Let's see if we can warm those tyres up. God, this is so slow. I'm not even on the accelerator. It's just momentum.
Radar is clear. Weather is looking good for now.
So these feel a little bit better. It's really weird. But I know for a fact this car tends to like the mediums quite a lot. Likes the mediums, so we'll see how that goes. I do find that very interesting that it does like it. But I think we're starting on softs. We're definitely starting on softs. See if we can make a place up with De Vries or Latifi maybe. There's the 5 red lights, and off we go. Not a bad start at all. Heading into the first corner. We get pushed into the wall, and that's damage.
Mind that front wing. It'll need...
See if we can, No. Okay, no worries then. I guess we're gonna see if we can finish this race. We're 3 wide into here. Pushing them out.
Check your MFD for a new...
Oh, this is why I hate Monaco. This is why I hate Monaco. It's so tight. It's so tight. So we got damage from the start here, and we have a good move down the inside here.
A new strategy is available on the MFD.
Oh my god.
That was a heck of an impact. Let me know you're okay.
I'm not entertaining this. I'm not entertaining this. We're moving on to the next race. Oh my god. I absolutely despise... I despise Monaco just because there's no overtaking. It's a glorified... Well, it's a glorified kind of just a... parade.
So, another
Who wins? Who wins? Let's find out who won at least. Hopefully we'll have enough to re-sign Carlos, but I don't even know if we will at this point. It's all going wrong here.
Performance at the Grand Prix.
It's Hamilton
I'm sure there'll be
on
plenty of celebrations tonight.
Top step. Perez second and Max
and they
third.
certainly deserve it. Let's see how the driver standings have changed. It's a great result for Lewis Hamilton, who moves further ahead at the top of the table. Some amazing talent out on the track.
I've just realised as well, we might want to turn down the audio a bit.
Things didn't really go your way today. Let's have your take.
We're not even doing this.
Sounds like there's some work to do back at the factory.
Yeah, that I can't even lie. That's annoyed me. It's annoying. I'm not a big fan at all of Monaco. It's probably the single worst race in the calendar in my opinion. Yes, even worse than Las Vegas. Yes, even worse than Miami. Because at least you might get an overtake there, at least you're able to do an overtake there, and you don't immediately crash into a wall. I know this is probably me a skill issue talking. In fact, it is a skill issue talking, but I will talk about my skill issue. Oh no. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? Let's do that. Okay. What else was I going to do? Yes, of course I was going to. Audio settings. How was that? Maybe we go there. We'll do that. Cool. Okay. Cool. Coolios. Right. Awesome. And now, what we're going to do before we forget, change components first of all, because what component was it that was like on the verge of exploding? The gearbox? No? What bit was it? I swear one of them was... it was this bit. Yeah. And then this can go another race, and so can that. Those two can go another race, I'd say. Right, so let's go to customization. My random guy. Let's see, what helmets have we got? We got a new one actually. Look at that. Do we go with this helmet? In fact, I will go with this helmet, but make it my own colours. This red. And what's this currently? Yeah. What would be the other way? Actually, I think I'll do this the other way around, you know. Because this is what I've always had it like. There we go. Lovely. Look at that. Awesome. So, we've done that. So now what we need to do next is suit and change it over to our main suit for the year, which is this. Or is it? Yeah, it's this. I think this is what I chose, if I remember correctly. In fact, we could even use this. We do that, and then we do like white in the middle, and then make this the black, and then this the blue. Like that, maybe? Kinda, I guess. But it might be better to go with this. I think we do that. I think that's good. Cool. Oh, so you got new gloves as well. What have we got? I'll make this the blue. There we go. This can be the pink. 206. Let me make this the 135. There we go. Then make this black. There we go. Lovely, look at that. Awesome. Okay, so now that we finally, how much? 11 mil, I think we need. 6th of July. What's the date today? May, June, July. I think we got a little bit of time. Hopefully. I'm hoping to God we have enough, because I don't think I could lose. Okay, right. Yeah, I don't think I could stand to lose Signs, because he seems to be doing very well at that 93 rating. Although we do need to bring his pace up. It seems to be the only one we need to bring up. Along with his experience, obviously. Who is actually the highest one with the highest experience? I'd say it's probably Vettel? Hamilton? Ooh. Yeah, Ricardo, Perez, that makes sense. Albon, no. Stroll, no. Yes, Raikkonen. Ooh, 100. 100 experience, so he's the most experienced on the grid. Because I don't think Fernando was on the grid this year. No, he wasn't. Okay.
We had a major issue on the production line earlier this
Oh
week,
no.
so the entire development package for this weekend has failed.
I
Oh my
recommend we could go for
God.
something like this.
You're serious. That was a huge... That was what was going to bridge that gap. We're waiting for that. Oh,
I know
no.
we were expecting some new developments to come through, but some of them have failed the quality control. Make sure you indicate what you'd like redeveloped via the R&D screen.
But if we do this, then we basically suddenly have the best chassis on the grid. But I think our problem at the moment is we... Yeah, there seems to be... I don't know what's really wrong with it, apart from the durability being a lot worse than the rest of the grid. You know, I don't see what else is really a big deal. But, so next up we have Azerbaijan. Cool. Okay, so last race, obviously, you saw it didn't go very well. We crashed, we cried, we sad. But this race will be different because I actually quite enjoy Azerbaijan as a track. It's not always got the best racing in real life, but it has its moments, like 2024, I think it was. Yeah, where Oscar and Charles... No, Oscar dived right down the inside of Charles, if you remember. That was that's what I mean, it has its moments. It's not the greatest track, though. So... Oh my god. Look, that's when we absolutely... That seems to be where McLaren have completely plateaued, though. Interesting. Yeah, look. They have not brought a single upgrade since Australia. Not a single one, so I don't know what they're up to. But before they were 5th fastest. They would have been where we were. But we're closing in now of Ferrari, Red Bull. If you can tell. Yeah, look, if we do this, I think we even jump Red Bull and become 3rd quickest. But I think that's a very interesting thing I've just realised. And we'll see how that ends up. If we can do this properly, though, we should be alright. We should be good to go. We should be good to go. Should be good to go. I'm just saying the same words over and over again. Don't mind me, guys. I am very tired, if I'm being honest. But I felt like streaming, so that's what I'm gonna do. You ever get that? You just feel like doing something. No one's gonna stop you. Because you just want to do it. I don't know, some people have it, some people don't. But I think it's one of the big things for me. Sometimes I'll just be like, I want to do this. And no one can talk me out of it. And apparently it's incredibly frustrating to some of my friends. Because it's not always a good thing that I'm about to do. It might be something... Well, I say that, it's not anything like really bad. But it's like... I'm going to jump off this really tall ledge. It's not a good idea, but they're not talking me out of it. Nothing like illegal or anything. As we go now to qualifying, and we'll see how the grid lines up. I don't think we can look at... No, I don't think we can. We can't look at... We can't look at the proper qualifying or anything. But yeah. It's very interesting. Very interesting stuff. But yeah, we're gonna drive here, get skill issued, go to the next race, skill issued, and then eventually we'll win the championship. Not this year. We've had a good couple of podiums, to be fair. Good couple of little finishes here and there. As here we go, getting ready with our new helmet as well. There we go. Into the first corner. As there we are. We're going very wide there. Which is not good at all. We do not want to be going wide into some of these corners. As we're going to apparently just quit the game. Right. You know, nothing ever happened, guys. Nothing happened. It was all a myth. Welcome back to the Azerbaijan Grand Prix, guys. You know, we're doing qualifying right now. Absolutely nothing went wrong. But, yeah. As we're navigating this track. I'm not the kind of person that, like, will rewind it every time I make a little mistake. But if there is, like, major damage, I'll give myself three chances to go back and rectify it before I just go, well, fuck up's a fuck up. Excuse the language. But, yeah. Like that.
That looked bad. Are you alright? Let me know you're alright.
Oh, I see. That's why I couldn't rewind. But that was just stupid. Actually, I think I need to move this. There, slightly. It needs to be my actual steering wheel. That's my biggest problem. It was off-center. But I only just realised that, so hopefully that makes things a bit easier. See if we can get a top 10 start. But Perez currently in the lead in qualifying, and he could get pole here. What a quali lap, because I don't think the Racing Point his opponent is in the first year. But we'll see. We shall see. As now we're just on the straight, we're just going to gun it. Going along the straight, and I think we got 7th, I believe. Yeah, that is going to be P7. Qualifying position. Not a bad qualifying position, much better than Monaco. But I feel like we could have done better there. I do think we could have done better, unfortunately. It's a shame, but it is what it is, isn't it? But we're behind Carlos. But if we can get some good points here and go do well towards the championship. After this, I'll probably just take a break because I am absolutely shattered. Get myself some food. And then I'll probably be back in about an hour. There or thereabouts. So about 6:30, I'll say. 6:30, 7. And then I'll stream until about 8, 7:30. And that'll be it for today. But yeah, I am very tired. So we'll do that because I don't think we have anything in the powertrain department anymore at the moment.
Appreciate your time.
Cool. As we go off now to the race, obviously we have a decent qualifying position. Which is good. We like that. We like that. But we are still losing the rivalry by quite some margin. I don't think we're going to be able to catch up to him. But yeah, now Carlos has obviously got more claim than us because we've been struggling. But here we go. Yeah, I think I'm going to actually change my settings. So bear with me a second whilst I do that. Seems like a good idea. Seems like it's a good idea. Na 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 na. Actually, I'm not gonna sing because I'm just so good at singing I'll probably get copyright striked. Copyright striked.
Alright, I think we can call
And
our
I mean, I don't
qualified.
get any
Should be
revenue at the
with a good
moment,
chance
but
in the race.
yeah, I don't really know how it works. I'm still quite new, so I don't want to make that mistake. You know, it's not really something I want to do. So yeah, we've got a P7 grid slot. If you're just joining us, P7 grid slot. We've got obviously 6 drivers ahead of us. Carlos is in P6. Perez, I believe, is on pole in the Racing Point. And it'll be interesting to see where we go for this, because the strategy... I think I might pit early onto the mediums. Yeah. Now I'll shut up quickly.
This was the arena, if you think back to 2017, of one of the most eventful races of modern history, with controversy behind the safety car, last-second overtakes, and a historic podium for Williams and for Lance Stroll. So let's find out what lies in store for us this year. It's time for the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. It's 3.7 miles around a lap of Baku City Circuit then, with 7 rights and 13 lefts, giving us a total of 20 corners. Watch out for the safety car today. Incidents are already common on this circuit, and the wet conditions will only make things worse, particularly through the incredibly narrow turn 8. Also here, of course, is Anthony Davidson. Now, can I get your take on Max Verstappen? Looks like they've got a tough race in store today, as grid penalties from changing power unit components has forced them further down the field.
Everyone has to deal with penalties or reliability issues from time to time throughout their career. You just have to suck up the pain and get on with the job at hand. Today isn't about performing a miracle to put the car back where it should be. It's about effective damage limitation.
It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. Sergio Perez will lead us away from pole position, with Lance Stroll alongside. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Ricciardo, Hamilton, Carlos Sainz, Stevens, Russell, Giovinazzi, Vettel and Lando Norris, Bottas, Kvyat, Nobuharu Matsushita and Verstappen. They'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty. De Vries, Leclerc, Pierre Gasly and Alexander Albon. Raikkonen, Magnussen, Latifi and Esteban Ocon rounds off the grid. Which of these talented drivers will come out on top today?
As there we have it. We're starting P6 because Max Verstappen has a penalty, and it is a Racing Point front row. Just let that sink in. Lance Stroll is on the front row. Like, if he gets a win, I'll be absolutely blown away, and I'll call this game rigged. Because let's be honest, how the hell does Lance Stroll win a race except by buying the win or something like that? I am a professional Lance hater. But here we go. Looking at the strategy, it's raining though, so surely we should be starting on intermediates now. I think we do that. See how it feels in the formation lap.
Everything looks good on the power unit cycle, so let's concentrate on bringing... Negative. Stay out. This is the formation lap. We cannot work on the car. There is no reason to come in. Do not box. Negative box.
So we're going to pit on lap 1 because this is definitely wet conditions. This is extremely wet conditions. I knew this was what was going to happen. I had a feeling, but I was like, okay, I'll give it the benefit of the doubt. But it's put me on soft tyres, which is not what we want. In fact, I'm actually going to quickly... Don't mind me, guys. Don't mind me. If we go to controls, Logitech, no. Edit, calibration, 60. There we go. I've been meaning to do that for a little while now. But there's no point in heating these tyres up. May as well just try and keep them in a good window to use them. In fact, I think they're worn. They're off quality tyres. Yeah, look at them. There's already 10% on the back and 5% on the front. There's no point in warming these up. Actually, no, there is actually a point in warming them up. What am I even saying? But it's going to be very difficult to, in these wet conditions. And surely everyone else is going to box in the first lap as well, no? Surely everyone else has to box. It's the only way I'm able to heat up these front tyres without spinning out. These front tyres are absolutely spent. But yeah, no, this is definitely intermediates. This is not slick tyres. Interesting. I don't want to know how many people are going to pit on the first lap, because that is not slick tyre thingy. Conditions. That's definitely intermediate. We'll consult our engineer, but I believe that is intermediate. I am 100% in the belief that this is intermediate conditions and not slick conditions at all. But we'll see. We'll see. It'll be interesting to see how this plays out. As we're waiting for everyone to line up. There we go. As it's lights out and away we go. We get a decent start here. Going down the inside of Carlos. Trying not to make contact. And we get the job done.
Say again, you're breaking up.
If we just consult our engineer quickly. Weather.
We're looking at another 5, maybe 10 minutes of this rain. We're not certain which is the best tyre right now. Dries or inters.
It's definitely inters. Don't mind me, we're just gonna rewind time. It's most definitely intermediate tyres here, as of right now. Because there is no way that this is... But at the same time, we might just stay out and see if it dries up. We can't really take the gamble, can we? We're losing so much time.
Let's keep it up.
Whoa! Whoa! Hello? What?